My sincere thanks to the trustees of the National Guild for Community Arts Education, to the staff, and to all of you, my colleagues. This award has been a surprise, an honor, and a wonderful consideration of what the Guild has meant in my life, both personally and professionally, but far more importantly, it has given me a moment to consider what the Guild means nationally to so many people. 15 years ago, I was serving as Director of Education for Austin Lyric Opera, and in this really passionate, high-energy strategic planning session, the staff decided and envisioned that they wanted to be the first company in the world, an opera company, to have that music school. And then they all looked at me and told me to found it. And in a stroke of extraordinary good luck, the very next morning, I had coffee with a dear friend visiting from out of town. And she just happened to be the director of a community music school and a devoted member of the National Guild. She gave me very clear advice. Do not do one more thing until you have talked to the Guild. They will give you the support and the guidance that you need to bring this school to life. And so in that first conversation, an extended one with Jonathan Herman, I knew that I had found a secure home. For me, the Guild has been a rich tapestry of experiences, of learning, of sharing, of being profoundly inspired by the grand vision of what community arts education can do for us personally and throughout our country. It has been an experience for me to be inspired by all of you and the work that you do to bring this mission to life. The Guild, as you know, is all about resources. It's about being there for us. It's about giving us the tools we need when we're down in the trenches on a day-to-day basis. You all know what it's like when you haven't met your fundraising goal. You know what it's like when that marketing plan wasn't quite as effective as you wanted it to be. You know what it's like when your trustees aren't as committed or as knowledgeable as they probably should be. And I think everyone in this room knows that sometimes you just need to speak to a colleague. You need to talk to someone who understands the stresses and the challenges, but also the joys and the rewards of what it means to work in community arts education. And always for us, for those things, and for so many more, the National Guild is there for us. After that first initial conversation, the Guild very generously granted me a fellowship to study, to learn how to get that school open. They gave me a mentor school in Boulder, Colorado. And through those real life skills, this fledgling school was able to blossom and grow and be so strong that, as you heard from Davin, we were recently able to separate, go out on our own, move into a beautiful facility, and now dream and envision a new mission, a mission that can bring the joy of music into even more lives. For this, I am so very, very grateful to the Guild. I have been privileged to see the Guild work at many levels, and on every level, I have seen excellence. The staff, creative, committed, always there for us, so dedicated, and year-long, you are working to produce these extraordinary experiences for us, these conferences that enrich our lives so beautifully, professionally, and personally. And to the trustees of the Guild, generous people who listen to the field, you take on hard issues, you work to carefully create a common vision that binds us together, that pulls us all here. Here we are in this room today, and you find the financial resources to make that happen. From the trustees of the Guild, I have learned leadership with true integrity, commitment, camaraderie, and that ability to create that profoundly important vision. It's so nice to be in a room where I don't have to talk about the importance of the arts. I don't need to say that they're essential to the human experience. They're a driving passion for us. The arts are not a luxury. But this morning I was thinking about these images about our work and how privileged we are. What about that first time a child takes clay into his hand and molds something beautiful, or he makes a colorful collage, or he paints a canvas, and before him, his creative expression is made real, and he is forever changed because of that experience. That is the work that we are doing, and that is the work that the National Guild is supporting. What about that person, the adult, who's dreamed of playing piano all of her life, and now that she is creatively aging, we think there will be a community institution there for her to let her play the piano, to let her tap her feet and sing along and have the joy of music in her daily life. That is the work that we are doing. And what about those youth in detention? Arts programs can go in and hand them a guitar, and they can create gentle beauty with music. Or we can encourage them to get in the choir and sing out their anger and sing out their frustration. Or they can paint a canvas and pour their life experience into it and be refreshed by the simple beauty of color. But also they can know perhaps for the first time in their lives through the engagement of the arts that their voice matters and that they matter. This is the work that we are doing. This is the work that the Guild supports. And theater, we are all welcome into the theater. The beauty of the written word, and as we saw today, the power of the spoken word in theater. All ages are welcome. We can come, we can gather together. We can be brought to the joy of laughter. We can be pulled to those painful, more honest experiences that are sometimes painful. We can come together through drama and gain insight and wisdom, and we can be stronger and more powerful because of that, and we can take that strength and we can go out into our communities and make our communities stronger because of our experience with the arts. That is the work that we are about on a day-to-day basis. That is the work that the National Guild supports. And the world of dance, calling to us, again, all ages welcome. We can dance creatively, move with the joy of our bodies, our own life experience. We can celebrate our cultural heritage. We are all called to this larger dance of life. This is the work that the Guild is doing. The Guild is a rich, colorful tapestry of creative communities bound together. And we are all gathered here today because of the Guild, and we are intimately bound to each other, whether we know each other well or not. This mission, this grand vision brings us together, something we all understand well and have the very good fortune to work in every day. We have restless spirits that need to create. We want to have the joy and power and grace of the arts in our lives every day. And the National Guild invites us all of us throughout our country, all of us on an equal basis. The Guild calls to us to join the play, to jump into the dance, to color the canvas, and to sing the song. My work with the National Guild has been an adventure, a pleasure, and a true privilege. Thank you.